All right, very good morning, YouTube. This is Tanay Shah, and you are watching Tanay's Canvas. So today is the day my Black Beauty is getting service for the first time. Yeah, I'm going for the first service. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but yeah, because it seems to me, I just bought this bike, and by now the time of first service has arrived. So anyway, I'll be going with this base. So what are all the issues I have till now? Not much as such, actually. Very minor issues, like for the first and foremost issue is there is some kind of noise coming from this part. So probably, I have already seen this in YouTube and other channels as well, where they have mentioned that because of this, this two metal part has joined together. So that is the reason whenever I am going over any, in a bumps or on any potholes, so there is some kind of sound, cracking kind of sound is coming. So they have given the solution as well. Now I have to see whether the big wing service people are following the same or not. Let's see how the experience will be. This is the major issue, nothing else. And apart from that, here I have lost one of this cap. It's a very minor thing, they will just put. And okay, and what else, okay, another annoying issue. I don't know why, but like I actually can't believe it. See, everything in this bike, the fit and fine, everything is perfect, the levers and all, everything except the clutch lever, which is, see, so this free play in this way it's fine, but why this? Like, it generally happens on a bike which is much older, which is used for few years and all. Like it happens in my Gixxer, which is 8 years old. Now it's happening there, but in Highness this is from very beginning. So now today I have to go and check whether this is a common problem with every unit, or there is specific this is specific to my unit only. So I'll be checking with them. But this is very annoying, actually. Whenever you go on any potholes or in any your bike feels a vibration, this also makes some sound, this kind of sound. So I don't know why Honda has given such thing. Apart from that, everything is fine. The kilometer I have clocked till now, it's 647. So it's not even the kilometer for the first service, but yeah, the time has arrived. It's 750 to 1000 or kilometer or 1 month, whichever is earlier. So it's already been month, so that is the reason I'm going. Okay, I have lost this one as well, so I have to and no, nothing much. And I think they will be changing that engine oil and all. Let's see. Okay, another issue was there, but that I have already fixed. Like this number plate, the repeat of the number plate was bad, actually poor, so it went out. I somehow fixed it with screws and all. And we all know Honda people doesn't allow to record in the service center, but I can always record outside, and I'll be letting you know how much was the bill and how the experience is in Big Wing Kolkata for the first service of my Honda Highness. So let's go. Right, so I have fueled up my bike. Now I'm on the way to service center. सुबह सुबह इतना ट्रैफिक बापा रे. Saturday morning, and look at the traffic. Gosh. Oh. And that too, the kind of bumpy roads we have in Kolkata. At times I feel I should have brought an ADV or any bike with a long suspension travel, because in few areas the city road itself is no lesser than off-road, what do you say, that off-roading trail, off-roading patches. Yeah, in between I have ridden 654 kilometer, as I've showed you earlier. That includes the trip of Bardwan, Oregon Forest and Kolkata. The video of that particular link I will be putting somewhere here. If you haven't checked that, check it out. So that is officially my first long ride on my Highness. I actually underestimated the traffic today. I thought it's weekend and there won't be much traffic at this point of time, at least. But I was wrong. I hope you have also checked the video of taking delivery of my Highness. If you haven't, I'll be putting the link somewhere here. Go check it. The experience was good. I have to admit, the big wing salesperson were helpful, very helpful. So what happened, by the time I was taking delivery of my bike, I found little scratches on my bike here on the tank pad, but on that side or whatever, like in any of the sides. So I noticed that, but I noticed that and I immediately informed that to the salesperson, Orco. So he immediately responded, and he said, "Okay, sir, I'll be replacing your tank." And he did actually. They did actually. So they gave me a brand new tank. Now the time to experience the real service quality. At time of sales, every company, every salesperson does well, but the actual experience comes when you spend more time with your bike and with the brand you are associated with. Then you get to know the real picture. So let's see how it goes today. So that's Kolkata's Big Ben. Yeah, you heard it right. That's Kolkata's Big Ben. Wanted to ask help from you guys. If any one of you or any one of my viewers are from Kolkata, can you please suggest me a good place to do 3M ppf on my bike? I'm actually looking for that. I've already checked with the 3M center Kolkata, but they have stopped doing for bikes. They're only doing it for cars. But I'm looking for genuine 3M ppf to be done, because I've basically taken this bike for long touring and I'll be using tank bag. So in order to protect my bike from the scratches, that is the only way. The ceramic and Teflon won't work. So I'm in search of that. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comment section. That will help me a lot. Okay, it's 9:18 and I've almost reached, so I don't think I'll be late. Now the only thing is that I have to find the service center, since this is the first time. But it's not so far from the Big Wing showroom in Kolkata. They said it's on the Chinarpar crossing itself. Okay, here it is. So I have reached. I was thinking that guy was also coming for service itself. Okay, alright, so here I am with my Highness, and this is the Honda Big Wing Service Center in Kolkata. So this is just at the Chinarpur crossing. You don't even have to take the U-turn. I was new, so I did not know. You can just take a bypass from there and come here. Let's go inside and wait. All right, it's 12:57. First servicing of my Honda Highness CB350 is done. I entered at round about 9:30, and this is the time now, so you can get an idea how much time is going to take for your service, and depending on the crowd, actually depending on the number of bikes you have on the service center and the number of staff, that needless to say. All right, I'm back to my home. So the first service is done, as I mentioned earlier. Right now I've covered 695 kilometers. Okay, so now let's come to the point. How much did it cost, the first service, and what are all things I have done? Okay, so okay, let me first clarify that two things which I mentioned earlier. So I was worried about this one, this free play, this much of looseness. What I found, I complained about that, but they said no, this is normal, and I personally checked with every Highness standing there. This much of free play was there. This free play was normal, but this much of free play was there with every Highness. So you cannot do it. We have to manage it. Rest, the quality of service. Yeah, they have. From the lobby, I have seen they have managed. They have checked everything. They even measured the length of this free play and all with the ruler, and they checked electronically by putting some jack over there on the battery section or the ECU section with the help of laptop. So they did all these things. And another thing which I was complaining about, this noise, which I thought it's coming from here. Whenever you run over a bump or in a pothole, but they said no, this is not coming from here, this is something else. So I'm not sure what it is. They said this noise is coming from the shocker. Let's come to the billing part. Okay, so here is my bill. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not. So what all things I have changed is that they have changed the engine oil, which is required for up to quantity. That basically this bike requires 2 liters of engine oil. Okay, they have changed one washer, which cost 4 rupees 68 paisa. The engine oil cost 1065. The filter cost me 70 rupees 33 paisa. Capsary, it costed me 18.74. Okay, I'm talking about, I'll come to this labor charge later. Polishing, they have just done a basic polishing, some kind of oil or something maybe. But honestly, what happened, the bike was more glossy before than the service actually. So they said, yeah, it's just a coating of oil or something. If you wipe it with a microfiber cloth, you will get the shine back. So that is fine. So now the bike is looking actually dull. The expectation was it will be more shining, but it's actually looking dull. So okay, so then chain lubrication I have done. They took 180, and these things are exclusive of taxes and free service. Okay, now this the thing, whatever they have mentioned here as labor charge 160, this is basically a health checkup of the bike. So they asked me that whether I am interested or not. I said okay, fine. So what they basically do, they do a electronical checkup of every sensor and electronic parts of this bike, whether everything is working fine or not. So that and then they provide this kind of report. So these are the things they have mentioned here: engine speed, TP sensor 1, TP sensor 2, EOT sensor, map sensor. So whatever is written here is the idle value, this is the maximum value, and the points written here in the value column, this is how your bike is performing. So suppose for example engine speed or rev should be minimum 800 and maximum 1200, and my bike is at 1012. Okay, so similarly you can check each and everything, and they asked me to keep that this report handy, and it will be required in the second service. And okay, now let's come to the cost part. Okay, so everything, the first service costed me 1866 rupees exactly. Okay, so that includes whatever I've shown you in the report. That costed me 1866 rupees. So let me know in the comment section, guys. I'm this is from Kolkata Big Wing, so let me know your experiences of first services and from different cities, whether that costed somewhere like this or not. Okay, all right then, that's it for today. Well, if you have liked this content, so please hit the like button, and do share your comments, your thoughts on the video. That will really motivate me. And at the same time, please do subscribe to my channel. That will work as a motivation to me to make more and more videos and to visit more places. So stay tuned, take care, and goodbye.